Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Oh my God, I was not prepared for these cameras. Wow, wow. I'm such a fool. I should have been like, "Hey, everyone, welcome back."
Where'd Jesse go? Where's Jesse?
River Rod, it's me,
Oh my
Jesse.
gosh.
What?
It doesn't even look like.
God.
This doesn't look like. It looks like I'm trying to save the day really badly.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's like you
everyone. It's me,
just-
Jesse.
It's like you stumbled out of the phone booth with your costume on, and you were like, "Whoa!" Yeah.
We gotta save the world again, Master Splinter. Yeah, I have problems.
My mask gone crooked.
Welcome back. Let's jump right into this. Let's keep going
All right.
and let the adventure continue.
As you guys kind of get some respite and some moment to breathe, Yazim immediately stops the raft where it is with their paddle, like shoots it down to the bottom and just stops it and goes,
Okay. Well, is everybody okay? Everyone's fine? I am so sorry.
Yes, all right.
Don't worry yourself about it. You know, it wasn't your fault. You know, you didn't know there was gonna be giant frogs that were hungry.
Did you?
It's if you did,
Well-
that's really not very nice of you. I gotta be honest.
I mean, I don't really take this path too often, so honestly, I had no idea. Though, to be fair, it is Eldorado frog mating season, so they're more voracious than usual in more ways than
Ah.
one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get they got big appetites in a couple ways, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Sonny literally jumps, I don't know, 2 feet in the air and slams back into the boat. We can roll whatever you'd like, and it's just like, what was that explosion?
yeah, for
Where
sure.
did that come from?
Everybody except for Sunny rolled dexterity saving throws for me. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
nice. Zergrig, as you are launched into the air, you kind of like leap into it, like you see it coming, and you're like, okay, here we go. You do like a front flip, and then you land hero style back on the raft. Carrie and Wobbler, you get launched in the air, and you kind of flutter your arm wings a bit, trying to fly, but you're Kenku, you can't fly, and you crash back down. And then poor Jeff Hot Plate, you crash headfirst back into the raft.
Oh, God, jeez.
Jeffrey.
Today's just not my day. Oh, gosh.
I see something twinkling down there. Did somebody drop something?
Thir Hot Diff, could you hold the end of this rope, and I'm tying the other end around my waist.
Yeah,
Okay.
are you going in?
Some of my stuff fell down there. Check the medicine. Is the medicine still here?
Do we still got the medicine? Is it around here?
Jeff Hot Dish, roll an investigation check.
Oh boy,
Oh no.
that's a great phrase.
Oh,
I'm
no.
terrible at that. 12.
You look around, the box is gone.
Aw, beans. All right. Well, I don't see the medicine anywhere.
It's probably down at the bottom of the river with my chainmail.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Before you go diving into the river, it's filled with water. Last I checked, none of you could breathe water. Yet.
That's true.
I'd like to do water breathing on, let's
right.
say Zergrig, so that if he goes down, he can, like, do his thing.
Okay. Zergrig, you feel this druidic magic overtake you, and
I look at him and I go, what are you doing? What is this? Oh,
And then
oh no.
I want to push him into the water. Give him a little push. Like a
you
happy little
resist
push. Like,
Do you resist Zergrig, or do you accept the push?
No, I let it happen.
All right, you just shove him off, and he just drops like an anchor. The moment you crash into the water, Zergrig, it's slightly cool. It's not cold, and it's not warm. It's kind of like, I'd say like slightly colder than room temperature, like a glass of water that's been sitting out next to your bed. As you crash in, the water is crystal clear. absolutely crystal clear. You can see every little fish that darts away from your body. Some come nibbling at your hair out of curiosity and then dart the moment you kind of wave your hand towards them, almost similar to the flies and bugs up above. You slowly drift and then sink to the bottom, and you see Yasm's paddle right holding the raft at the bottom. And you notice it's actually longer than it usually is on the surface. It appears to be some sort of magical paddle of some kind that Yasm has. I would like for you to roll an investigation check with advantage because you can breathe underwater and thusly take your time.
Okay.
Wow.
15.
Good
Jeez,
thing-
I needed that
Good
advantage.
thing you have advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no
was
kidding.
really good.
You immediately find your chainmail shirt. Easy enough. You grab that and kind of hoist it over. And as you look for the medicine, you see a little creature. It looks like a little bipedal fish. Like a fish with legs and like these large, almost fin-like hands. It's about the same size as Yasm. And it looks like
Darwin?
Yeah.
it looks like a bipedal neon tetra. Like it walks on two legs and it's got these big giant eyeballs and it's currently holding the box of medicine and is staring at you like a deer in the headlights.
Listen, that's mine. I'm gonna go ahead and take, and it's coming out as because I'm gonna try to speak underwater, but in my brain I'm saying that's mine. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak that from you here real quick, and I'm actually putting my chainmail and I'm trying to in my net. I'm trying to put it all in there so I can just drag it up with me.
For sure. At the moment the first bubble erupts from your mouth, the box is dropped and that little creature just darts away and hides inside of a rock in terror and like peers out with this one big eyeball.
That's probably for the best. And I grab the medicine and the chainmail and put it in the net and start like pulling myself or swimming, whichever one's easier, back up to the surface.
You guys feel a tug on the rope that Zergrig has tied around him, and Yadzin goes,
Oh, he's coming back up. You better help him.
Oh, Brew's done. Better get him out of there. Don't want to keep him in too long. He'll turn into a prune. Oh, start pulling the rope.
You yank this hobgoblin back up, and you crash
you know
onto
what?
the deck of the raft.
All wrinkly. Oh,
And you hear me
here
like breathe and then like kind of cough and breathe, like, because it's weird changing from air to water breathing. So that's so strange. That so weird. How long does this last?
Breathe from your. Just take a few deep breaths. Here, ready? In. Hold it. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. You're good.
Suckrick, did you see anything else down there?
Actually,
More frogs? Did you see more frogs?
No.
Tell me you didn't see more frogs.
No, not more frogs. I saw a creature that was like neon, or not neon. I wouldn't know what fucking neon is. It was like really brightly glowing. It was just a fifth, but it's a beautiful fifth. It was, and I described the colors of it and described the shape and size.
A beautiful fish.
Oh, you saw a neontra. They live in the rivers
sorry?
around here. They're a neontra. That's the common word for it. They're like fish people. They live in the rivers. They're very shy, though. Sometimes they say hello, but most of the time they're scared of anything bigger than them, including us.
It was pretty cute. But yeah, I got the medicine. The good part. I got my armor and I got the medicine.
Well, hold on. Did you say hello?
I thought I tried, but I think I don't know if it understood me.
Sonny, we
Maybe.
really don't have time to make friends. This
I
village
dip my head in the water. And I want to use my Aquan speech to try and say hello. They might be
All right.
helpful. You don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I.
You hear a small reply, and you see peeking out from the rock this little blue and red fish. They just say hello.
Yeah, and I equally like do a little like
Hello. Don't be afraid of us. We're here to help.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage because these guys are very skittish.
I'm gonna just
man.
look at Zergrig up on the raft and be like, is he actually gurgling underwater? Are we going to
Yes,
do this?
I think he can speak to water creatures.
Yeah,
Nice.
it would make
5.
sense. What being a turtle and everything. Yeah.
You watch as the little fish creature darts and disappears completely. And you wait
Yeah, I
there
pop
for
my
a
head back
while.
up. Yeah, pop my head back up. I'm just like,
They're very skittish, but I think good people.
Did you
Anyway,
get anything of value?
The best
You asked-
value,
Question.
the best value is friendship.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty wise there. I've heard that before.
It's
Mhm.
true.
Mhm.
Carrion, do you want to hear a riddle?
and I sort of like put my old hand on Carrion's shoulder.
Yasm kicks off at this point and begins to move forward.
Carrion,
Yes.
what kind of ship is more valuable than a ship
sorry,
made
I
of
stopped listening.
gold or diamonds?
Well, that sounds like
Neither. Wouldn't it sink?
oh,
The
well,
most
that's
valuable ship. Friendship.
oh no,
And I
that's
like-
better than what I was gonna say. That's way better than what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yasm stops the raft. You hear as gravel hits the paddle. And once again, you guys are met with 2 crossroads. But these ones actually have signs on them. One on the left has a crab on the side, painted crudely in red. And the one to the right has a top hat painted on it.
Well,
Sunny.
I don't want to be dealing with any more crabby encounters. The right one with the top hat, that sounds fancy. I mean, I'm not dressed for the occasion, but
What is a top hat, though, really?
It's a hat that goes on the top
yeah,
of
but
your head.
but what is it really? Is what he's asking. Like
Think about that. What does it symbolize? To me, crabs are down to earth, but top hats are high and mighty. I don't know if we go the top hat route.
Does anyone
Hmm.
actually know where we should go? Or have a sense of direction?
I
At all?
think
I'm going to roll for Yasm. Ooh. Yasm kind of loses.
I think the crab way will have to carry the raft a part of the way. And the other way, I remember, gets really deep. So, one or the other, really. I
But
don't really know who put
why
up
the-
these...
Okay,
know what-
that's
Sorry, I keep interrupting you, sir. I should respect my
No,
elders more.
it's okay. I talk slow.
Yes.
Happens to the best of us. To be honest, I don't know where these signs even came from. I've never seen these before. I wonder if it's that stranger who blew up his tower, if he put those down.
all right. So if we gotta carry the raft, that means that it's probably gonna be Zerg and me doing all the
I'm not very
muscle work
strong.
there. Yeah, but you got a strong character. Don't ever forget that. All right.
You're very
Uh,
positive.
Yeah, I always, I try and keep things together. So, all right, Sonny, do you think we should go? I mean, it makes sense that crabs are down to earth because
They're shorter. They're closer to the earth, right?
That's
That-
true.
Yeah, that makes
They've got
sense.
their ear to the ground.
They might be able to tell us something. What do you say we go to crab route?
And talk
What?
to crabs.
Have you never talked to crabs?
Not recently.
You're talking to a turtle? Am I better than a crab? Or the
You're not
same
just a
as a
turtle,
crab.
son. You're Sunny.
You're a bird. Is that better or worse than a turtle?
Well, I think that all of you are have secured spots on the friendship.
That's why
you
I
really mean
like
that?
you.
I hate to be a poor sport, but it's a raft. It's not a ship, but the same thing, I guess. So, crab way or top hat way?
What kind of raft is better than a raft made of gold and silver?
None of they would sink.
Friend raft.
You want a raft made of wood, and then the wood floats on the river.
Sonny, you're so wise. I'm constantly impressed by how wise you were. Yeah. No, that's better than what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Thank
Sunny,
you.
how old are you? Do you have a caretaker?
43. 43 years
Mm.
old.
You can insight that one. Carry on if you would like to insight your turtle friend there. Yeah, he's 23 or whatever. How old you said?
Can I-
I'm 43 years old. Yeah, 43.
Yeah, you're like
That's
a
right,
spring chicken.
43.
You know,
Have you ever been in an accident or sustained a massive head trauma?
When we're born, we all sustain head trauma.
wow. That's pretty deep there. Yeah.
Sunny, you are a unique turtle.
I'm
For
gonna
sure.
go the crab way. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just take the paddle.
Yeah, let's
and
go with the
just,
crab way. I'm making an executive decision here. As the we're doing that.
If I
Alright,
may,
you guys-
I think that Jeff if should be the one to decide for the group here. Unless Yatham had the better idea, Jeff,
Listen,
it falls to you.
This is not a dictatorship. I don't want to claim to be the king of the raft here, the king of the friend raft, as it were. But I think the crab way, being down to earth with the crabs, seems like the best idea. So I think that's
You make
I
a
mean,
lot
what
of
do you-
sense.
Hold on. Rafts incoming. Let's go.
Hold on. You guys all crouch down as the actual flow of the river begins to increase as the sides tighten. You guys kind of roll over various hills and lulls, splashing into the water. The raft buckling. Zergrig, you hold very close to that chest as you guys
Yep.
bounce and bob throughout the water, and then eventually it
And I'm
all
gonna-
spreads out
Uh-oh.
for sure.
I'm gonna use divine sense. I can do that 4 times a day just to see if there's any fiends or aberrations or anything near me or near us, I guess.
You detect none of those things directly near you as you guys are making your way.
Okay.
You guys move on forward, and eventually you see now almost opening wide this massive, almost meadow-sized expansion of sandbars, of various gravel bars, sandbars, as they kind of come out like various puddles in a flatland. And just as you expect, Yasm slows the raft, and then it lands on the edge of a sandbar, and Yasm pulls their paddle from the sandbar and then hops off and goes,
All right. This is the path you guys picked, so best of luck.
Thank
And they
you.
Hold on,
tap the
before we
raft.
proceed, 1 second. Before we proceed, I'm gonna get my chainmail back on.
Okay.
And I'm also going to give a quick prayer and now I'm not mistaken, right? I can lay hands on myself, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, you can.
Okay. So you see me like get my wounds all healed up, praying, mumbling prayers to Avon the whole time. And I just lay on hands for 10 HP.
Okay. You just kind of sandwich your face between your hands, and then you just all of you guys hear, oh, and then suddenly he looks better.
What was that?
Yasm is gonna sit on the raft as you guys carry it because why not? They don't weigh very much. I'm assuming you guys are leaving the chest on the top of the raft as well, unless someone wants to carry it separately.
So what's we have to like pick up the raft and move it onto land and traverse the land
Yeah.
to get back on the river?
Exactly. You have to carry the raft
Okay.
over and then get back on it, but you have to go across this massive sandbar.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
see. Yep. That's okay. Yep. I'm leaving the
So I'm
leaving
gonna
the
need
thing unless I can like finagle a way to like carry the box with me. You said it's about the size of a shoebox, and then put like the raft on my shoulder like a pallbearer.
I would say that would give you disadvantage to do it. Yasmin
Okay,
could
never
take
mind
the
then.
box though. Yeah, Yasmin
Yeah.
could take the box and just hold on to it on top. So I
We'll
need
give it to
a
Yasmin.
strength check from everybody. The save for this, because you're all helping each other, is going to be quite low. But you never
This
know.
is-
Natural ones are a thing.
Just a straight
Oh.
strength check.
Just a straight strength check.
Got it.
Don't worry. I'll help.
Oh yeah. You guys all like 1, 2, 3, hoist up the raft. You even hear Yasmin go, "Whoa, okay." As you guys hoist it up and rest it all on your shoulders. Even you, Carrion. It's not that bad with everybody working together. It's super easy. You guys
I'm
are
really
able
short
to-
though. I think
Teamwork.
I like.
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. So let's get over there.
The only one who's really like super tall, I think, is going to be Zergrig, and even then, you would crouch down at that point and just kind of walk. Because you have a dwarf, a very short turtle, and a reasonably short vulture woman. You guys proceed forward, making your way across the sandbar, kicking up sand as you go, bits of gravel. You see some sea glass kind of down below as well. It's like this almost like twinkling sandscape as you move your way forward. And occasionally you guys dip into the water. At no point does the water go above your guys' waists. It's very, very shallow. And as you are moving, so there's gonna be 2 people in the front and 2 people in the back. So who's gonna be the 2 people in the front and who's gonna be in the back? I just need to know that.
I'll be in the front.
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
I will
me
also.
too.
Okay. I guess I'll be in the back.
Zergrig.
I just figured since I was tallest that I would be able to see the most or whatever.
That makes sense.
Also, since I'm the slowest, you guys would be going my pace, so it makes sense that I'd be in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys begin to move, and then, oh jeez. Oh wow, yeah, both you're gonna get hit by that. There's no way. What's your AC with your armor on, Zergrig?
16.
Okay. Zergrig and Carrion, as you guys are walking here, you feel a sharp pinch on your feet. Like an exceptionally sharp pinch. Doesn't do damage to you, but it definitely gets your attention. As you look
Do you feel
down,
something?
as you look down, you see 2 brightly colored crabs, each of which are holding sticks in their hands.
Oh my god, they're adorable. That's fighting crabs. Oh my god.
You know, that's what the crab sign must have been. Oh gosh.
Just honestly, I pictured that gif of the crab with the knife, like just like
Yes, that's
walking
exactly.
back and forth.
Yeah. Hey, Sonny, can you talk to them and just let them know we're passing through?
Okay.
Yeah. Can I use my Aquan speech to talk to these guys? Are they, or do I need to use my like talk to animals? My
They're
animals,
definitely animals. They are definitely
All right,
animals.
I'll use speak with animals then to try and talk
Okay.
with these guys.
Immediately, because of the nature of the spell, you can hear everyone. Like both of these crabs, they're like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!"
Oh, hold on. What? Hey, you.
Who said you could come around here, huh? It's a
Wait,
crab bar. This is the crab bar. It's for crabs.
Sonny, they're
I
poking me.
Hold on. Stop
Yeah.
poking my friends.
Yeah, they
We're
seem
just-
pretty crabby.
We're just passing through. We saw a sign that said crabs, and we said crabs is good. Crabs, they're good. There's no reason to get into a fight.
As you guys are all standing there, you guys don't hear anything, but Sunny, you hear crab, 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 like this massive crowd now, as if in a distance, like this war cry. As you watch, like almost like Lord of the Rings style, this army of crabs now begins to approach you guys in your raft and encircle all of you, all wielding what looks like sticks and various pieces of things. One of them actually has a knife in its hand somehow.
Sonny, they seem pretty mad. Can you let them know we're not trying to start nothing here?
Guys, we're not trying to start nothing here.
The only people who can go through the crab bar are crabs. It is the crab way, the crab law, the crab generation. Prove to us that you can be crabs, and you may pass.
How do we prove to be crabs?
You must do the crab dance, the dance of our people.
Why don't you show me?
Behold, the dance of our people. And one of the crabs kind of like points a claw, and this other crab steps forward, drops its like stick, and then begins to like do the shuffle, like side to side almost. It's very not graceful. It's not really beautiful. It's
Sure.
expressive.
Is that one dancing? What's he doing?
Hold on there, Jeffrey. Hold on.
Yeah, okay, all right.
They're showing me the dance of their people.
Okay,
Are you
yeah.
fighting? Sebastian, step on one.
No, don't step on anything. We're learning to dance.
The crab finishes this performance by spinning in a full circle around you, Sonny, snipping its claws almost like dramatically, as if it's like, using those, I can't remember what they're called in like salsa dancing, but like that sort of style of click, 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 and then does this ending pose. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then does this ending pose. And then all the crabs begin to snip their claws in approval, and they're like, that was amazing. That was the best. Nothing will ever beat that.
I got this.
All right, Zero.
I look down and try and find like clam shells or something empty, like maybe some coconuts that I can like create like a makeshift castanet with.
It's not tropical, but you do find some like freshwater clam shells, sure, but they're very small, like very tiny.
Okay. I'll try and put them in my hands so I can do the thing, and I'm guessing a performance.
Yep, performance.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Listen, hey Carrion, can you play some music?
Yes. What would you like? I love music.
Play something that the crabs would like.
All right. And I'm going to slowly pull a set of very haggard bagpipes out of my side bag.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm ready.
Oh no.
And since
I
Carrion
love
is
this
playing,
one.
can I roll with advantage?
I would say either both of you can roll or one person rolls with advantage. So I'm gonna say, Zergrig, you can roll with advantage, but this is a very tough crowd, so best of luck.
Okay. Well, I have a +3 for performance. Let's go with advantage. Boom. 13.
13. All right, let's see. You begin to do the crab. How do you dance for these crabs? How do you capture their attention?
You know
I
that?
get up,
Please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
And I do this. And there you go. There's my
You know
crab
that-
dance.
As
You know
do
that
your
gif
crab
of-
dance.
Of Michael Jackson where he's like, I love this song. I'm doing that. Yeah.
Suddenly, as you watch this crab dance, there's like immediately there's this silence. The bagpipe music comes to an end, and then you guys just hear like the sound of the lulling river. There's like a solid 2 minutes of silence. There's
Fucking
nothing.
hell.
And then the crabs turn to each other, and like you hear kind of like whispering, like that was actually not that bad. He's also kind of red like us. I mean, like, yeah, no, I mean, did you see that the footwork was very impressive? I mean, he only has like one set of legs. I mean, how judgmental can we really be? And he's trying to do class. I think that was a mockery of our class. No, he was trying to do, like, they're just all arguing and bickering over it. And then suddenly you guys feel the ground shift beneath you. And
Did you piss
suddenly
it off?
the ground
what's going
begins
on
to
there?
rise up And as it rises up, you see below you a massive leviathan crab that has made up this entire sandbar. Almost like a solid football field size crab now raises up, and all the other crabs begin to shuffle and goes, oh, the great crab, the great crab, the great crab, the great crab. And they're all like chanting in unison.
Hey, what's going on here?
This giant claw emerges, and on the other side, this other giant claw emerges. And you hear silence. Snip, snip,
I bow.
snip. I am the great crab, son of Crabius the Mighty. Snip, snip. I have felt the dance of the crab people upon my crab back. Snip, snip. And I approve of this display of crab. Snip, snip. Allow these to pass. Snip, snip. We have no quandary here. Snip, snip. Also, that music was, as the fish would say, totally slaps. Snip, snip. And you watch as the ground begins to lower. You guys are all kind of steadying your feet, and all the crabs are kind of scuttling closer to you now, not to fall off. As the ground.
Do we
You just
understand
hear, like-
what he's saying? Oh, we just
you
hear
just
like
heard
gurgling or whatever.
Giant snaps of these
Sure.
giant claws and
Uh-huh.
nothing else.
Sunny isn't going to eat us. I'm so sorry. It's the only instrument I brought.
Sonny, like, there's a long pause of just him trying to like ruminate what was just said, and he's like thinking it over, and then I look at everyone and I'm just like, holy crap, I think we did it. We're good, y'all.
Oh wait, are we okay?
I think I was actually thinking they liked
dance.
the dance and the music.
Oh, Zerg, Carrion, you done did it.
Like, it's very strange to see a hobgoblin blush, especially with red skin, because it looks purple. It looks like a bruise, because it just like you see him blush and go, oh, fuck. My dad taught me how to dance when I was a kid, so thanks.
Well,
thanks. It's been a while, but it was good playing. I think I credit all to the good bagpipes.
All right, let me tell you, you both did a bang-up job there. All right, fantastic. Hey, listen, all you crabs down there, and also you, sir, I don't even, do they understand me? I don't know if they understand me, but, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're all very polite here. Thank you for letting us pass. Be well, stay crabby, but in the good way, like you are right now. All right.
Yeah, the crabs snip their claws, and they kind of go like, indeed, the music was pristine, and like they're all like now like singing praises. They're not so, indecisive now. They're like, oh yes, the music was exquisite. And one of them goes, oh no, I didn't like it very much. Shut up, Travis! Like, they're all kind of bickering and arguing. As you look over, you see now your raft is being
Classic
almost
Travis.
conveyor belt moved by all these crabs. They're now carrying it for you, and Yaz is just like, okay, this is all right. As you guys
Thanks.
are.
If I may ask a question before we proceed, we're heading up the river to the village of Eldoru. If there's any more, if you foresee us having any problems, if there's any more forks in the road, do you have any advice for us along the river? The things that we should avoid or that kind of thing?
One very old crab moves forward and goes, we the crabs know not of the rivers beyond the crablands. We know of the ocean. You are going the opposite direction, I am afraid of, sir. If you seek aid, seek out the gray ones. They may assist you.
The gray ones, what are they?
They are like you, but they are in the water and also very rotund.
Oh, like a walrus or something? I've heard of them.
Oh, yeah, I'd never even seen one, though.
No,
Didn't
me
really
neither.
want
They're,
much.
I thought they were a myth. All right, thank you so much for your help, and thanks for for letting me dance with you.
May we ask for one more favor, warriors of the surface lands?
Anything.
If you see a crab named Crabius the Mighty, say, hey, what's up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. All right. I think we can
Sure.
do that. Yeah, I think we can
Yeah,
do that
that's
there.
fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Uspa's breath, adventurers. And all the crabs begin to, like, dig themselves underneath the sand immediately.
Haven's might to you.
And at
What
this
just
point,
happened?
the crabs all just throw the raft into the water, and Yasmin's like, whoa, 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 kind of like steadies the paddle in the water.
What I tell y'all, pretty great.
And I just like get back on the raft.
All right, you guys get
Sunny
back
was
off,
right again.
and you push it. You guys begin to move forward. And as you guys move forward, you begin to see yet another crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the deal with this? You've traveled this river before? Like, what's going on? Some sort of magic is being put in our path.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, that happens all the time. I mean, to be honest with you, we haven't used these paths since our village used to be more close to the coastline, like 10 years ago. Since then, we've moved upriver closer to the mountain where the water is fresher and cleaner and, full of more prime nutrients.
Yeah, better
Now,
for the
I'm going
mucus,
to-
eh?
I'm sorry.
but
Go ahead, Octo. What'd you say?
I said it's better for your mucus, yeah.
But I actually do know this way a little bit better. I think there is down one of these paths is a giant skeleton.
I would like everybody to roll a perception check for me.
Just a giant skeleton?
Right. You guys don't look with your eyes, but you smell. And oh god,
Double
except for
fail.
our turtle friend.
Wow.
Do you guys hear explosions? What is that noise?
Jeff Hot Dish, you kind of begin to smell the air, and you do smell what smells like kind of like a decaying smell, not like a very vile smell, but a definitely you can smell it, and as you're kind of it's just unpleasant, but it's not like you're gonna throw up if you get near it. It's just like it's got this general sourness in the air. And as you do that, Yasm kind of looks to you perplexed and goes,
What are you doing, Mr. Dwarf? What is that?
Yeah, it smells like somebody left milk out for too long. Yeah, it's
What?
it doesn't. Yeah,
I don't smell a thing.
Wait,
it
what?
smells like
You surface folk can smell the air?
yeah. It's it's not the worst thing I've ever smelled, but it's pretty strong there. You don't smell
Oh.
that? Oh,
No, axolotls can only smell under the water. We can't smell on the surface.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, it's not the best smell I've ever smelled in my life. It smells like
Well-
something's dying or close to dead.
I mean, it's a sight to behold if you can, I guess, hold your nose or your breath. I think it's worth seeing.
you carry on as you smell it. You are just salivating at the moment. It smells delectable at the moment. Your
Oh, I
vulture
smell
blood is.
dinner.
All right, we're going that way.
Yeah,
Somebody
so-
give her some berries.
Do you want
she
some
calms down.
berries?
Yeah, I
Thank
pull
you.
berries out of my shell.
Do you want berries?
Smack him out. Not right now. Thank you. I have my mind set on other things.
Or for good berries?
And there's just like diseased-looking saliva dripping and sticking to
Dripping
the
and
front of me,
oozing.
down me and oozing.
You guys proceed
So
forward.
she's like, hold on. She reminds me of like Monterey Jack from like Chippendale or Tailspin or whatever. Like with the cheese.
Oh yeah. As you guys head on forward, the depth of the water returns as you guys proceed forward. You guys move for about 10 minutes, and then you see it. This massive skeleton, this sprawling skeleton of this massive creature. And Yasm begins to kind of push the raft forward. It's a fantastic sight. You see birds nesting in the various crevices of the bone that have been chipped away. You see bits of flesh now waving like a flag. And unfortunately, Carry On, as you see it, all the meat's gone. This is pointless. There's nothing here. It just teased your nose like a good scented candle. And Yazim kind of points and goes, yeah, that's been there since before my father's time and his father's time and my father's time before that, and I think the father's time before that. Anybody who wants to can roll a knowledge arcana to try and identify what this could be.
Do you think, what about the fathers before that?
Maybe.
11 and 8. You guys have not a clue. It is huge. It has these massive rib bones, like absolutely massive. And you guys begin to actually go underneath them. It almost encompasses over top of you like a cave, this very large skeletal structure, the various sunlight streaking in and drips of water from the humidity of the morning kind of landing and tapping. And as you guys are looking up, you see a massive shadow over top.
Oh boy.
Did anybody see that?
Did anyone else see that? You did. Okay.
Yeah. No, there's something up there.
I'm going to ask Yazim a question, and I want to do insight or something like that to see if there's any sort of like deception or anything like that. But Yazim, it seems like you're kind of accustomed to. Well, let me just ask you a question.
Okay.
Is this some sort of test for us before we get to your village to see what kind of people we are, if we're actually like up to your standard or something?
Up to my standard? I have standards in relationships, but in terms of friends, come on. No, it's just the natural path of things. There's no immediate way to get to the village. It's, always twisting and winding, as is the way with the river, If there was a way to get you through the small underwater tunnels, I would have done that, but I know all you outsider folk are so much bigger than Axolittles, so, I had to figure out a way to get you from here to there.
Okay. Is there any reason to roll insight?
You can still roll insight, yeah.
Okay.
1.
I believe every word you say completely, without hesitation.
Right. But what was that shadow, though? I haven't seen something like that around the sacred beast before.
Do you have any large creatures that fly on this island?
Dragons on occasion.
What?
Oh, great. Good news. Okay, cool.
I've always wanted to fight a dragon.
The shadow flies over again. Anybody who wants to can roll a perception check with disadvantage because they're looking towards the sun.
I would love to.
Ooh, sun is very perceptive.
Perception with disadvantage?
Yeah. Natural 1.
No.
That's just a big bird right there.
Oh, it's a big old, I've seen that before. It's just a big crow. Yeah, no, they come around.
Ooh,
yeah, don't worry about it.
Carry On.
Nice waddle.
Very nice. Carry On and actually Sunny, you guys both see it. You see an ancient dragon, the silhouette of an ancient dragon, and it lands on the skeleton, perching, and then leers its head under, almost flipping it, and then you watch as it exhales this like light, gentle breath, which freezes the water around your raft and brings you guys to a halt. And Yazim's like, whoa.
Not a crow. It's not a crow. I was wrong.
You see a large, ancient silver dragon staring right at you guys.
Hold on, everyone. It's been a while since I've talked to a dragon. I've got to bone up on the language.
The dragon starts laughing his ass off. Oh my! Oh, that was such a good joke. Oh, that was so excellent. I am dreadfully sorry for interrupting your little cruise here. He kind of folds his arms and he's just kind of like leering over and looking at you guys through like the ribs. He goes, I am absolutely dreadfully sorry. No need to be concerned. He kind of waves a hand towards you, Carry On, as you're just looking up, gawking at him. I'm unfortunately, I've gotten myself a bit lost at the moment. I'm trying to return to my country, and I appear to have taken a wrong turn. Would you happen to know a way towards the Tatalon jungle? I hear that's nearby, and I need to send off a letter most quickly, as it were.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, them-
I don't know. I'm not from the mainland.
Okay. Tatalon Jungle. All right. Well, does anybody know directions?
The dragon kind of leers and looks to all of you. You see it's like frost kind of emitting from his nose. He seems amused by the scene.
Where?
Anyone who wants to can roll a survival check to figure out what direction
Yes.
it might be.
Oh, he's good at that.
Ooh, Carry On. Oh no.
I just faint.
Yeah, you're faint. You're down. You're on the ground. 8.
Oh, sir, how about that? Okay.
All right. You know exactly where Tantalon Jungle is from this island. Precisely.
Okay. Can you give me a general thing and I can sort of freestyle from there?
You guys have been heading north, and you know that the Tantalon Jungle is to the west of the island. So if the dragon were to turn around, go south, and then go west, he would probably at least get near or hit Tantalon Jungle from where you guys are.
All right. So here's the thing. So you're gonna, sir, you're gonna want to head south, and then make sure you hang if you're going south, let's see, you're gonna want to hang a right, so you're going west. That should take you right over to Tantalon Jungle. Don't make sure you don't go too far. You know, you might overshoot it a little bit. And be careful that the trip doesn't drag on too long. That's a little.
Oh,
you got a little
human
jokes here.
humor.
Yeah.
Oh, I adore you. Are just a treat. I almost want to be late right now. You are impressing me so substantially. Where are my manners? By the way, just not to be rude with the correction, but in fact, it is not sir. It is actually, in fact, His Majesty. Allow me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your Majesty. I bow deeply.
No need for formality. At the very least, knowing my name would suffice. I am known as the Silver King. You may have heard of me amongst the crowds of humans. Anyone who wants to can roll a knowledge history check.
I'm still passed out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're gone. Carry On's gone.
6. We haven't brushed up on our history.
I got 12.
Yeah, that should be enough. You won't know the details, but Zergrig, you've heard tale amongst sailors and various traveling types of a country that is ruled by a silver dragon. There used to be corrupt rulers there, and the silver dragon came in and usurped their throne and then took over and has been trying to change the politics there for a while. So you've met this king. He's currently perched above you like a cat, kind of amused by your entertainment.
Are they like a force of good or evil, or does it?
It's up for debate. A lot of people kind of argue that they're a tyrant, and other people are like, no, he saved us. So it's kind of like one of those, depending on who you hear it from, he's a tyrant. Depending on who you hear it from, he's a hero to the people. So it's one of those morally gray sort of areas, or morally silver in this instance. He kind of looks down, bemused.
Oh, well, listen, I've heard of you now, and that's wonderful. You seem like a stand-up king, and you got a good head on your shoulders and a good pair of wings on your back. And, I hope you get where you need to go. We don't want to bother you or delay you at all.
Certainly, thank you. I could use.
I'm going to do that one more time.
All right. You detect nothing. You are
okay. So the bones aren't like undead or anything. Okay, cool.
No, there's no undead aura. There's nothing. It's just a decaying creature.
Okay.
Yeah. The dragon looks down and goes, "Oh, yes, of course. Why? Very much. Thank you for your directions as well. I do apologize for frightening your bird friend down there. Usually I have a few issues with birds. They don't like me too much and too often, for various reasons, I'm sure. But he kind of like reaches down and kind of just pokes Carrion's stomach as if just to make sure she's still breathing.
Yeah, I was gonna go over to Carrion and like get her up, like slap her a little bit in the face, like
she'll come around eventually. Yeah, she always does. Yeah, don't worry
Usually
about
I like
it.
to walk around in a more less intimidating form, but traveling as traveling is. Best of luck with what you're working on, and here, allow me. And he just quickly takes his tail and just shatters the ice that he's formed around your guys' raft. He goes, "Terribly sorry to have stopped you in such a way. I hate to be rude like that, but I just didn't want to lose my chance to speak with such unique individuals with such a fantastic sense of humor. I must say, I haven't heard such fantastic jokes since I left Alavast, I must say."
Well, I once did fall on my funny bone, but I didn't find it very humorous. So, yeah, don't.
Oh, I see. It's because the humans have fragile bones.
Yeah. Oh,
I
they break real
understand.
easily. Yeah.
Your
yeah, they
Majesty.
break.
Before we head off, I asked the crabs about this. Maybe if there's something that we need to look out for along this path or the river or something that we need to be aware of, maybe you could help us by telling us if there's something coming if we go this way.
If you're heading that way. Continuing north, you said. I did get lost for quite a bit. If you're continuing on north, besides the obvious river channels, I did see a small village, decrepit and gray, rather depressing looking. I didn't want to get close. The whole sight of it made me quite upset. It didn't look inhabited. But best luck if you're going there. Keep your wits about you, of course, and well, if your abilities as adventurers are half as good as your jokes, then you have nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
Well,
Anyway, he stretches out his wings, which then encompasses the entire skeleton almost. Oh, I should be off. Take care, and if you're ever in Eltmer, swing by for tea. It would be nice to have some company. He takes off, and immediately, the moment that buffet of wind hits you, you guys all kind of stagger, and the raft kind of shifts and changes as you watch as the dragon flies off and disappears into the distance, out of sight.
Carrion.
Whoa. All right, yeah,
Carrion.
you bet, Jesse.
Miss Waddle, wake up.
Is she gonna be okay? Are you
Muted?
Hey.
Where'd it go?
He's gone.
Hey.
Don't worry about it.
You're good. Can you explain why people were laughing? I didn't understand what's going on.
Oh, all right. So, there was I told a couple things. Are you familiar with what a joke is?
Oh, I know jokes. Jokes are great.
Yeah, they can be great. So I told him a couple jokes, right? And he seemed to get a real kick out of it. So I kept telling him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the funny bone one, because the name for the funny bone is if you gotta explain the joke, it's not that funny. Listen, trust me. All right, I'm an expert jokester. That's what they used to call me.
It's our sense of humor probably doesn't match well because most of our like jokes from my society come from like eating your young and stuff, and everybody laughs and it's great. So I'm just not.
Yazim just turns and looks and goes, "Do I have to be worried about you in the village? Because we have like children."
Oh no! That's no. It's okay. I was trained in a monastery church kind of a thing in the ways of the paladin, so you don't have to worry about that. I gave up that wild style a long time ago.
Yeah, Yazim turns and looks towards the rest of the three of you and does like the points to the eyes and then points towards Zergrig, like I'm watching him. And then kind of keeps going.
You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll
as far as dragons go, that was a much nicer ones than the ones we've met. Most of the time we get green ones or black ones, and they come up and they're just like, "You're going to worship me," and we're like, not happening. But
how well does that go over?
Well, enough people with enough pointy sticks can make anything happen, if you ask me.
Oh wow, those are some wise words. Wow.
Oh, never considered myself a wise person, but I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sonny, you got any words of wisdom?
Sticks are like stones, in that when used appropriately, hurt.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Think about it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Should we
that's
be
true.
going?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're going.
let's-
Yasmin's been paddling at this point. The
Yeah,
water's
okay,
pretty
okay.
calm here. You see
Okay.
various
someone-
different birds.
Brief me on the dragon that is gone now. That was here.
He
Oh.
breathed ice.
Yeah, well, okay, well, his name was the
How do we know
Silver
it
King.
was a he?
Well, he told, he said he did introduce himself as the Silver King and not the Silver Queen. So I'm assuming that, he's a fella. But, yeah, he said that we were, he needed directions to a jungle. I gave it to him. Luckily, I, sort of know geography a little bit around this area. But, yeah, he said to look out. There's a decrepit, rundown village upstream,
Ah,
downstream,
that's-
upstream.
that's probably our village, the one we're heading to.
Oh,
It's not a very
well, then
nice
we're close.
description.
Yeah.
Mhm, we must be getting close now. Let's keep moving forward.
You guys kind of turn around this area. Now the thick trees have returned and the cusp, and we take multiple breaks, correct? Because we can take another break here if you guys would like.
Whatever you want to do.
I say let's
Absolutely.
take another break.
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
Take another
let's stand
break
up
here.
and
All right.
Stretch your leggies.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back very soon with some more. Stay tuned.